Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of the Digimon 20th series here. And of course we have our Digis here. We do have both of them. They're currently just sleeping or whatever. They kind of have a poop in the middle, so they can't sleep together. But they have their own little independent beds, because this is how this device just kind of works out sometimes. But we're going to wake them up, because why not? They're both fully evolved anyway, so why not just wake them up? There we go. Clean up the poop out of the center of the screen. And that's kind of pretty much all that's going on with these guys right now. For tomorrow, I'm just going to set them up for death and everything, and then we're going to start moving towards the next eggs and stuff like that. So get ready for that sort of fun here. I figured I could do some sort of connection battles today. Well, maybe. I don't know. I thought about it, and then I realized I don't have a lot of batteries around. So I guess we'll try just doing some sort of random stuff going around, and see what we can get away with today. I do have this wonderful device, the detector here. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna open this up. It takes regular batteries. You do not see this often on Digimon, by the way. It says AAA, so hopefully that's correct. This is very uncommon for Digimon, by the way. Well, I would say... Look at that screen. Look how poor quality it is. I've owned this thing for years, but man, that screen does not get changed much, really. We're just going to pick whatever character and go on with him. Go through this stuff. We're going to be named... Ah! There we go. No, I forgot cutscenes. I forgot how, like, long and tedious the thing is. We'll see this probably a few times, but look, it's Cherubimon! Everyone remembers Cherubimon. He's the one that ended our D3 series and kind of ruined it for us. No worries, we'll see him again at some point. You're not seeing him now, by the way. I did this because I was just wanting to show off some footage or whatever. But yeah, so we're doing a whole connection battle. I just wanted to show off the Mon here, because why not? It's kind of cool looking dude and everything. Also, because this device does some bit of weird stuff here. If you look into it, we're not going to actually be fighting the spirit, we're going to be fighting this set of Digimon line, which, if you remember, is like, I think it's Monochromon, or, no, it's not Monochromon. What is the name? What's your name, boy? I know I can access this information on this device. Digi database, rookie, what's your name? It's Monodramon, that's what it was, okay. Yeah, this device has a whole, like, typing system in it, and you can do whole, like, battles and stuff with different Digimon and things like that. It's very interesting. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I just want to do a battle with this device today because, you know what, why not? Why not have a bit of fun with it and just show off some cool stuff like you can do with this device? So let's go, we're going to go into the thing here. We're going to pick off a little, no, get back. Let's see, is this button it? Okay. Try to remember the button combos here, because this device actually is very different from most Digivices by having 4 buttons instead of the standard, like, 3. So I'm always trying to remember, like, how this whole entire thing works out pretty nicely. We're going to put this in the back here, because I do actually have to shake the device to do a battle properly. So we're going to do a little bit of shaking here, and we're going to do a bit of a connection fight on this side as well. We're going to go on this side, and we're going to do 2 battles with this. We're going to do one with Vaidemon, and then one with the original guy. So we're going to get ready for shaking here. And we're going to do the first battle with Vaidemon. Connect it. And there you go. You just have to hit the button on that one side. And there we go, we got a battle going. Wow, they actually did a full power dude there. That's so cool. I was not expecting that. Usually this device gives me like weak boys a lot of the time. Oh, the detector won that round. Sad. So we'll do that again this time around, but we're going to pick a different type of Mon for this one. We're going to do the connection. We're going to do versus battle. We're going to go to this side again. We're going to do a wonderful Omega Mon this time. And yeah, we're just going to mess around with this. And there we go. We're going to connect both of these devices up. And there we go. Oh, I gave an error that time. Okay, so it's the bottom one for the D. Okay. And there we go, done the little thing. Wow, I actually got him to evolve perfectly again. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Sorry, I'm not used to, getting this guy to evolve properly. It's been so long. I usually suck at this. And, of course, Omegamon won on that side, because he is way stronger than anything on this device currently. At least from this current standpoint. If you actually, level up this device perfectly, you can actually get away with some pretty strong Mons on it. Though currently, he does not have the strong Mons. I have the strong Mons on the DM20th over here. Look at this. Look how strong my boys are. And if you're curious of what happens if you don't, do any shaking or whatever, instead of, actually showing up whatever Digimon it has on there, it'll pull up a really weak guy and just, call it a day. So, if I go to this and we'll do Veidmon. There we go, we're gonna wait it out. Connect to the top here. And you'll see the weird little weak boy. Wow, it's not doing the weak guy at all. That is impressive. So I'm not used to... It usually wants me to do, whole entire things. That is crazy. Okay, this device is doing whatever it feels like, I'm guessing, this time around. Poor Veidmon. I was hoping that you'd get, some sort of break, but nope, we're not getting a break with you today. But yeah, this is pretty much all that's going on in this device here. We will talk about this device later on in its own, separate series. I'm currently working on a different Digivice series currently, so... I know I need to finish it up, y'all. I do know that. It will be finished up at some point, and I know I just need to work on it. I've just been a little bit busy with stuff. It is, pretty much almost there. That's the thing. I really just need to, finish up the episode, pretty much. And call it a sort of, day there. And that's, the battle I wanted to do mainly for today, because... I don't know. I feel weird. I always hate, having these, filler episodes where I don't have much going on for this stuff. So it's, I feel like I just need to do a little bit more of the devices here, because, these guys are fully grown. I need to show off some battles before, I go, kill them off or whatever. So I figured that'd probably be the best way of doing it for right now. Besides the random Digimon stuff, we did actually get some cool mail in. So first bit of mail here we'll talk about is some cases for some Tamagotchis or whatever. I don't know if many people really care for that, but I did pick up some Tamagotchi cases from this guy right here, the blue Kara Sarkeesian, I don't know. That's the guy's name right there, and he does put some, I think, LinkedIn info somewhere around on the card. I'm trying to think where it's at. Yeah, there it is. The LinkedIn Blue Canyon OC. So go check him out. I guess he does commissions or whatever. I just bought Tamagotchi cases off him. He does look like he does some nice pixel art though. So enjoy some of that. Yeah, there you go. He does commissions. Fancy. I don't even know what this card game is though. By the way. Ooh, what's going on with the boy? Sorry. It's a call out from. Nope, go back to Veidmon. Veidmon, we're just gonna do this to you. Whee! You can tell Veidmon's getting close to that death era because he's being a lot more needy now, so that's another thing I'm kind of worried about. I'm ooh, he's getting cranky now. He's becoming the rest of old people in society where they get overly cranky about things. So it's you gotta treat him with care, gotta treat him with a little bit of respect now. He's been through things and now he wants his whatever. I don't know. But there you go, there's our wonderful Veidmon, and sorry for if you heard that loud jump off my bed there. That was my dog, because I do all my recording in my own room, so you just heard my dog jumping off the bed. But yeah, Blue Carkees, I don't know how to say your name, but go check him out. He sold me some Tamagotchi cases, and we're about to look at them. I'm super excited about these cases. I just bought whatever he had, and so I just bought the ones I've been wanting for a while here. But we got some Tamagotchi cases. These are for the original model units for Tamagotchi. And I've been trying to find these in my own area for so long now, and I have no luck of finding them. So at this point I gave up and I just bought them online instead of just trying to look around. I was I gave up. So, but let's look at them. So they come with a free chain. Kind of weird, but oh well. Chains are always nice to have, especially for the world of V-Pets. We got a weird little figure here, which I guess we'll open up and show him off. Let's do that real quickly. So the whole entire, like, gimmick of this whole, like, line of cases is they're all, like, taking up crap or whatever. And whoever decided that is a genius, because this is some of the most hilarious, like, Tamagotchi merchandise ever. I was so glad that they did this instead of, like, whatever was going on. Instead of, like, making it cutesy or whatever. Because I so prefer the whole, like, them, like, having to take, like, a crap gimmick. Little Tamagotchi poo! That's freaking adorable. Amazing. Just, there, let's put that right on the thing. And we're gonna, like, tilt it slightly. And look at that! It's super cute and adorable. I really love that. It has, like, a little bit of red blush and everything as being embarrassed. Oh, I love that. That is so awesome. I've been wanting more Tamagotchi merch, so I'm super glad to, like, pick up some of these, like, pooper cases or whatever. Because the idea that it comes with little figures in them is so awesome. But yeah, there's the little pooping dog there. I forgot the name of this Tamagotchi. I'm not great with Tamagotchi names, but it is so funny to see this. I just love that. It is a Gen 2 Tamagotchi. I do remember that, though. We're gonna put that. Put it on top of the drink can. There you go. And the rest of the stuff in there is actually like a sticker. So if I pull it out here, we got a random little sticker here for the Tamagotchi. Kind of random. It's just going to go at the bottom of my sticker drawer, because that's where I kind of just put all my stickers at. Official Bandai stickers, that's where they go in my little room of doom here. Anything that's not official, I usually actually will use them. But anything official, I don't usually do that. I usually keep them to the side till I scan them in and stuff like that. And for anyone curious about these cases, I figured let's give it a quick little test drive here. We got an Angel Gotchi, a Devil Gotchi, and we'll try one of the newer ones out as well. So there we go. We got 3 different models here. And that's kind of all I have to test out with, so sorry about that, y'all. I don't have any other sort of older style Tamagotchi units on me. So sorry about that, y'all. Well, let's try out this stuff. I'm mainly testing this out because the last Tamagotchi case that got released, the one for the Y3K or whatever, wasn't actually compatible in a lot of cases with the older Tamagotchi cases. So this case, I'm gonna see if it is compatible or not. If it is, then I'm gonna be super excited about it, but if it isn't, then I'm gonna be a little bit sad about that. But here's our Tamagotchi, our Devil Gotchi here. It is an older style unit, and it clicks in super nicely. It actually fits in super nicely. There's no resistance or anything to it. That is super nice. I'm so glad about that. Ooh, that's so cool. And actually really easy to open too. Wow, I could give Bandai props for that. So how it actually holds it down pretty nicely is they actually left a lot of space at the bottom here, so it actually holds in the device. But the way of holding it down instead this time around was to actually just use a little bit of a curvature to hold the pieces down. Really love that. That was a really smart design, actually. I'm super glad about that. I'm probably going to leave the Devil Gotchi in one of these because I do want to keep my Devil Gotchi a bit more protected. But there's one case out of the way. The other one is a Mimichi. I do actually remember the name of this Tamagotchi because I always love Mimichi. Mimichi is always cool to see. It's another pooping in the toilet thing. I love all the poop jokes in this, though. I'm going to always enjoy that. I say this is much more symbolic of Tamagotchi than a lot of it being cutesy nature. Because, they are creatures you have to raise. So I think the idea that you, get to see them, being all embarrassed about pooping is kind of funny to me. But there is our Tamagotchi right there. Another fun little pooping case here. I love how they did, the blush effect on these Tamagotchis as well. That is super awesome. I'm hoping I get a hold of more of these cases. I just kind of bought a few of them for right now because I wanted to see if they were compatible with the older style cases. But I'm super glad about that. They look so nice. But there we go. That's kind of pretty much all that is for that one there. Comes with another chain, so that's super handy for me. And of course, one of the cooler parts about this is it also comes with a little sticker in there. I do appreciate that they did go with not the oldest version of Tamagotchi art, the slightly newer version of Tamagotchi art. I don't know how the best way to describe it. The, sort of computer graphics generated Tamagotchi art style, where it's based off, MS Paint style drawings and stuff like that. Love that style. Love that whole, like, appeal and look to it. Always reminds me of Mario Paint, if anyone's ever played that. Which I guess is a lot more common now, because now Mario Paint is actually on Switch Online. If you have not experienced Mario Paint, go play Mario Paint. It's awesome. It is just a really simple paint program, but it is so awesome. And the idea that people can go play that with, like, an actual optical mouse now is so nice. Where's the Digimon? I hear it beeping at me. It wants to go back to sleep. So we're going to put him back to sleep real quickly. Go to bed! They both want to go to bed, because they're pretty much both tired. It is late at night, as you can probably tell. But there you go. It is, yeah. It is almost 3 in the morning. Ugh, I'm not great at doing these videos early. But yeah, there we go. Got our Tamagotchi sleeping. Digimon. Blah, blah, mixing up things now. But as you see there, our Digis are sleeping. I love how they share a bed in this. So, one of my favorite things about the DM20th is it actually has a proper sleep animation with this whole blanket thing. I so much more prefer this than the whole lights out animation, just because I think this is way more adorable and way more cutesy. So I'm hoping this comes back in, like, a sort of sense for, like, Digimon, because I love the idea of they're just, like, sleeping in a bed or whatever. I think this did come back in the, what was it? The original Digimon color. It's been a while since I've ran it, though. But I do remember it being in the Digimon color in some sense. But I do prefer this over, like, the lights out animation, so I'm hoping that this kind of stays around much more in Digimon. But for right now, I can't complain. I do love the whole look and everything of this. Just, I love how they both, like, share a bed with each other and everything. Adorable. And I do like how poop actually separates them, so if you're not keeping up with poop cleaning, it, like, separates the, Digis, and, like, that's kind of a whole, like, care thing or whatever. I love the sort of implications to that, but overall, I do enjoy that. Super glad to see the cool Digimon here. The C button does not work at all in this when they're sleeping, so that is probably another little bit of proof for y'all right there. But overall, pretty cool to see that. I'm going to put this, like, down to the side now, because we got a little bit more random mail here today, because, like I said, pretty much we're kind of at a little standstill with the DM20th. Tomorrow, I'll be pretty much leaving it at home and just, like, letting it go through the day, dying out. Once I get back from home, I'll pretty much be starting up the new egg, and we'll be recording all that fun process with y'all. So get ready for that fun Digimon things right there. But yeah, so we got the wonderful sticker right there. And then we got a purple case. And I figured for the purple case, we can try the original Angel here. I probably could have, like, unboxed, like, a new Angel and tested that out, but why would I do that? And by the looks of it, it should actually work perfectly fine, yeah. Overall, these actually work really well, since all it's doing is just putting a little bit of pressure by, like, the little bottoms there. It seems like it's a pretty good way of holding them in, to be honest. Because it doesn't seem like it'd really be damaging them over time. I guess we'll see the effects over it overall. But, like, I doubt it's really damaging the devices in any sense. Because, like, it's such a gentle, like, clasping mechanism to it. And it just slightly pushes them down, so. It does keep them very steadily in there as well, so I'm not worried about them in any sense. And it looks really nice as well, so I'm super excited about this. It does bulk up the Tamagotchis by a good amount, though. Because, like, if you look into this, that is a lot more, butt than what a Tamagotchi usually has there. But I can't complain too much, because especially if you're like me and you're throwing these things in, like, your pocket, and your pocket has, like, tools and stuff in it, I'd rather have the protection layer. So I'm super glad to see this whole, like, protection layer here for these wonderful Tamas. We do have a newer style case here, by the way. As you can tell, it just has the one singular screw, and that's pretty much all it is. It takes, like, the newer style battery instead of the older style batteries. Now, I will say, it does seem a little bit harder to get in there, because I guess you're supposed to take off the chain or whatever. But there you go, you just kind of push it through, and we just lay it on top again. There we go. And, yeah, holds it in nicely as well. Pretty nice cases overall, and they're nothing too bad, really. And if you want to take off the keychain and just put it to the case, you can actually do that very nicely. But overall, I actually kind of really like these cases. They're a really cool idea, and I'm probably going to try getting more if I can, because One, I love the pooping figurines inside them, and two, these are just actually really nice cases. The plastic quality on these guys is actually really solid, and just overall nice. They are making these cases for the V3 style as well, so I'm hoping I can find a set of those, because I love my version 3s, and like the version 3 remakes in the Akai and Katai, so I'm going to pick those bad boys up and get ready for that, and get ready for that whole case, because I will definitely be using those. But I'm going to try picking up a bunch of these cases. I really like these things. They're really nice. And thank you, Bandai, for making these cases. Bandai seems to be a little bit more on top of their case game recently, so we should probably give them like a bit of a hand and be excited for that. Like, what was it? The Tamagotchi Paradise got cases, too, like little fabric ones that are really nice as well. And then Digimon with the version 7 and 6 pendulum, or 6 and 7th pendulum, colors coming out soon. They're making the original Ironmon cases for those, so I'm kind of curious to see how all that kind of works out for Digimon over time. But I'm super glad to see Bandai making cases for these devices. They are really nice. Put them to the side for now, because we have one more thing to talk about for, like, random mail of the day. And that is a wonderful thing I got from my girlfriend. So she sent a whole like big old box of mail, and we'll be talking about the random stuff she sent in. But the one thing I did want to show off in this video is a little Digimon figure that she sent in. I will talk about some of the other stuff she sent in like a separate video, because it make for a video for like a different type of topic very much better. So we'll get, like, multiple videos over the stuff she sent in, but she sent me an awesome little Gabumon figure here. I'm going to say go check out my girlfriend. Her name is, Audrey Elise. That's the account name that she uses for Instagram. I'm going to, like, show off some pictures right about now. So here's some pictures. She does art commissions, so go get a cool commission from her and get all the fun little art things from there and do a bunch of that cool stuff. Sorry, I don't know, like, the proper way to say it, like, commissions. Like, yeah, just go, she has her commissions opened. Go check her out. I do know that personally. So, just go check her out, and go check out her art and everything, and maybe order some art from her. I don't know. Do whatever you want, I guess. But yeah, she sent in a bunch of stuff, and I'm super excited about it. So, let's look at the little Gabumon figure. Super excited about this. One of the things she also sent me was, like, my copy of Fatal Frame back to me, and I was super excited about that, because she actually has a disc repair person near her, and she actually got my disc repaired for it, so I'm excited to finally be playing Fatal Frame 3 soon. Weird little Gabumon figure, though. I've never actually seen this one. It is made from in 2020 by Mega House. We got some little random digi lettering here. I do not know Japanese digi lettering, so if you do, then, please tell me down in the comments down below what this says. And yeah, there is actually two different styles of Digimon word processing there. I don't know the American one, and I don't know the Japanese one. If I ever manage to get a hold of a little analyzer device, I'll learn the English one. I doubt I'll really ever know the Japanese one, because it's already a bit hard knowing Japanese. And to be honest, that one just seems a lot more complicated. There's a lot more processing involved with that. Give me the Gabumon figure! He looks adorable. I love Gabumon. Whee! Though you probably already noticed that since I got a Gabumon drink can back there. And there we go. The figure came out nicely. And it's just a weird little figure. Huh. How's it supposed to go in? Was there more to that? And like, it's just missing something, or is it just missing something? Nope, there's more to it. There's a little tiny pole in there. Man, I'm so glad I noticed that before just throwing that to the side completely. So let's see, how does this go in properly? Do I just shove that in there? And then I'm guessing we put this into the Gabumon. And there we go. It makes for a nice little Gabumon figure. I actually really like this. I don't get too many Digimon figures, because a lot of times Digimon figures are kind of like, whatever stylings, and I don't know, I like the smaller, like, rookie type Digimon, so I'm super glad to have a little Gabumon figure. I love that. It's just so cool. I love the details in this, by the way. I gotta give Bandai credit for that. It is, like, a lot of times when they do their little statue figures, they do put a lot of good paint details and stuff into these things. Like, congrats to whoever they got doing these things. But this is very nice looking as well, so woo. And I need to redo my whole, like, background setup again to, like, actually include a bunch of these figures, so I will be doing that soon, but this is a really nice figure overall. Man, super nice. Super excited about that. I love Gabumon as well, so I'm like, ooh. Put that down right somewhere around here. And that kind of just ends the video off today. So, sorry for a bit of the weirder video here, but I just did not have really much content to go on with these guys, so sorry about that, y'all. And I could have grabbed batteries and stuff like that, but I need to go buy more batteries for random Digimon things. So, overall, kind of just random times going on here. But that's all I have to say, really, so thank y'all for watching. And tomorrow's episode will be dealing with the wonderful baby stage again, so we'll see you all next time for that fun. And I'll get to pick out some new eggs, so I'm super excited about that. We do actually get to see our first unlock egg. I think we actually get to see 2 of our unlock eggs. One of them I won't do just yet, but we will mess around with the, Dorumon egg, and start messing around with him at least. And show off all that fun with the Doru egg. And then for the secondary egg, I don't know what I'll do yet. I'm kind of back and forth if I'm going to, like, do both of them at the same time, or, like, do how you're supposed to do it, where, like, you have one at rookie and then start up another egg. I might do it like that because I kind of prefer having the, like, style of, like, content for that. Also makes it a bit more interesting for y'all, so I might just keep it up like that for right now. So we'll probably just start up one egg tomorrow and then start up the next egg the next day, but for right now, we'll enjoy the 2 Digis, and that's kind of pretty much it. So, thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye-bye. Woo! Hee-hee! Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all later. Bye. And, by the way, I'm going to put down links for everyone that was mentioned for mail stuff today, so make sure to go check them out. Just thank you to everyone, and thank you to the people, and thank y'all for watching and everything. That's pretty much all I have to say. So make sure to go check out the wonderful, what was his name again? Thank you to the wonderful Blue Sarkisian. I'm super sorry for, I don't know how to spell your name really. The Azura Ally or whatever, blah. Sorry about that, man. But thank you for sending the Tamagotchi cases. You were a really awesome seller, and you made a process really nice and easy, and you were really nice as well. So go check him out. He was really nice and helpful. And then just go check out my girlfriend as well. She does, her art commissions are currently open, so go commission some cool art if you want some, like, really awesome realism stuff. That's pretty much all I have to say. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Woo! I'm gonna go mess with my dog and see what she's doing. Well, she's probably sleeping, but I don't know. I'm gonna go make sure of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.